Hey everyone, welcome to Reddit Readout. Today we are checking out Rules Horror. Story 1. A hallway of many doors. Inside a massive hallway, full of doors, lies this note. You entered a wooden door, leading to this hallway. To remain safe, go back the way you came. Each door is its own world. There are millions of them. All different. Once you enter a door, the door will disappear behind you. You will be stuck there. Return to your world. Go back through your door. The people of each world are still human. Definitely human. But also different. Not bad. Just different. Some of them seem to be Homo neanderthalensis, some are Homo sapiens, or other hominids extinct in our world. You will be safe if they think you are their own kind. When interacting with them, change your appearance, so you look like them. Each world has their own social and sexual norms. Be careful about unintentionally breaking them. Many of us have been killed by natives, because they slept with someone they shouldn't have slept with. When you enter a world, do not breed with them. Children cannot hide their appearance, and the natives are cruel to mixed children. Also, when they see the child, the natives will realize you are not a native. When traveling, it is best to carry a weapon, and plenty of money. Almost anyone can either be bought with money, or threatened with a weapon. Once you enter a world, the only way to go home, is to find another door. Often, there are sorcerers or witches who can help you, if you give them something in exchange. While each world has different people, they have the same religions. And those religions teach the same stories about our fiery native world. It is best to avoid their churches, mosques, temples, etc. In our natural form, most of the humans cannot see us, or only see slight shadows. Avoid the ones that can sense us. They are dangerous. Whatever you do, don't go to the one called Ard or Earth. They were the cruelest of all, killing most of us. Only a few of us remain on their planet, living in isolated areas. But one day our world will send an army against them, and they will tremble before Iblis. Story 2. Rules for the Hell Game. When I woke up, I instantly knew something was off. The room I was in definitely wasn't mine, and the only things in it were the bed I was in and a small bedside table. There were no windows on the room, but it wasn't dark thanks to a single candle lit on top of the bedside table. Beside the candle, there was a note. The paper was yellowed and had some definitely suspicious stains. Booty decided to read it anyways. It seemed like some kind of list. If you are reading this, it means that we have taken an interest in you. Do not disappoint us. You are probably wondering where you are and how did you get here. You don't need to know, and you won't know. If you ask anyone, there will be consequences. You've been warned. You are the only human here, but they don't know you are. You will find some equipment under the bed. I looked under the bed, and there was indeed a box. I pulled it out to find a hoodie, a 6-shot revolver, 2 white spheres and another note. 3A. Put the hoodie on, it is your best friend. Always wear the hood. Don't let them see your face. Don't let them see your eyes. 3B. The revolver is your last resort. If they find out you are not like them, shoot yourself with it. Make sure it's fatal. You will wake up again in this room, intact, with no memory of what happened before. 3C. The spheres will distract them if you throw them on the floor. This is a very risky move, do it only if you really need to. 3D. When you finish reading this note, burn it in the candle, pick up the other note and continue on the other side. If you do not burn this note, or don't read the rest, refer to Rule 1. This was getting weirder by the moment. I had seen the other note before, there was nothing on its back. I decided to follow the instructions, and burned the note in the candle. It smelled like burnt candy. I grabbed the other note again, just in time to see the ink appearing on its back. I kept on reading. For if you manage to escape this place, we will grant you a single wish. If you fail, you don't want to know. 5. This place is guarded by creatures that seem human, but as soon as you spot one, you'll notice something that distinguishes them. They don't have eyes. If you can, avoid them. If you have to interact with them, stick to the following rules. 6. If the creature you encounter is a bearded man, ignore him and pass by his side. Try to seem determined, as if you knew exactly where you are going. Should it stop you, say you need to go to the bathroom. It will let you pass. 7. If it is an unbearded man, engage in conversation. Make it seem natural. You shouldn't have any problems. 8. If it's a woman, run. Seriously, just run. There's nothing you can do. Don't attempt to shoot it with the revolver, it's just wasting one of you valuable extra lives. 9. Your goal is to find an exit. You may exit through any door that has an unlit exit sign. If you accidentally walk through a door with a lit sign, well, I hope you like running. 10. If one of them catches you and you don't shoot yourself or don't have bullets, you lose. You will have disappointed us, and the creature taking your eyes will not be the worst thing that will happen to you. I stared in awe at what I had just read. Then I remembered something about the other note. I opened the revolver's barrel, just to find out it was empty. Story 3. Journal of a Grimton Secondary Student Mason. Our extensive archives contain documentations of the creepy, evil, occult, and anomalous occurrences in the Nova universe. The official home of the Nova Containment Corporation universe. It's my first day at Grimton Secondary School and I'm really excited. They sent over this journal because they heard I keep them and they say it indicates an inquisitive mind. I'm going to put my brand new uniform on shortly and then when I'm done I get to take the premium bus to the school and get a specially prepared handbook from the previous year 7s. I have already received the initial rule set so I'm not too worried about getting harmed. Anyway, I'd better get changed now. I have just put on my uniform. It is a black blazer, black trousers, a white shirt, and a cap bearing my house symbol, a pine tree with red eyes in the middle. I'm really excited for my first day. My mom says the bus is outside, so I need to go now. Hi, I'm back. I'm on the bus right now in my designated seat next to someone named Natty. She keeps a journal too and seems quite nice. This bus is really comfortable. It has an entire chandelier hanging from the ceiling. How much funding does this school have? We're nearly there, so I'm gonna have to go now until after the ceremony. I will be sure to attach the handbook to the documents pocket of this notebook. Hey there! Me and Natty are in the common room writing about the ceremony in our journals. It was crazy. Our head of house gave a speech and then we ate a bunch of ceremonial food and shared stories before we were each given a handbook from the year 8s. I will attach it here and after I will have a busy few days, so it's unlikely I will write in this journal. Hey there, year 7. As you would have guessed from the initial rule set, this is not a normal school. It is straight up dangerous to disregard the rules and it could result in death. Also dying will not keep you from detention, they will literally bind you to the school grounds for an hour. Be careful who you trust. There are creatures called impersonators. Everyone on the premium buses are safe. You can verify that they are from the premium group by their house logo. If it has red eyes they are premium. Pay attention to your seismic reader. My friend Charlie forgot about this, I had to break 2B to save him. This will tell you of an upcoming earthquake. If you detect an earthquake, refer to the following sub-rules. 2A. Press the Alert Teacher button on the side of the reader, then make your way to the sub-basement. 2B. Tell no one. They could be impersonators. Only alert your teacher, they will alert the class. 3. Try to not enter any isolated areas. Impersonators try to lure you there with the promise of drugs or alcohol. 4. Don't accept drugs or alcohol from anyone. This is common sense, but it is also a tactic used by impersonators. 5. Do not get captured by an impersonator. I found a journal written by a victim, containing their final words. It seems having the skin removed from your body and being cocooned in silk is quite painful. 6. Always carry a singularity bomb. They are very dangerous but will be able to destroy lots of impersonators as a last resort. Only use them if it could turn the fate of the universe. 7. When being attacked by an impersonator, attack it, but only as a last resort. Instead throw clothes at it, this may make it think your skin has come off on its own. 8. Never discuss detailed human anatomy. You can talk about things like easily visible limbs, or facial features, but never, ever skin or hair. We don't want impersonators learning too much. 9. Only eat things from the fridge in the common room that have no name on them. Impersonators know from TV shows and the fridge sign that food without names could be stolen. Instead, use your student ID. Yours is right here P7MP. 10. Don't take too long in the bathroom. Staying too long could attract impersonators and annoy classmates. Sincerely, Katie. Story 4. A Guide to Surviving the Alternate World. To whoever this document should find, I wish you the best of luck and implore you to be careful. I am sure that you are confused, and do not understand where you currently are. The location you have found yourself in is simply put, the alternate world, a dimension that is fully opposite to our own. Noticeable features of this world that I am sure you have already seen are a complete lack of any vehicles, broken down buildings scattered around the landscape, and a heavy abundance of natural flowers. However, there may be things you do not know yet. As our own society has become gradually more accepting and peaceful, this alternate world has become far more hateful and violent. Therefore, you must be careful and follow certain rules to avoid harm, as things here are not as they are on Earth. Rule 1. Do not trust the things that originally appear safe, such as houses or food. Buildings that appear to be safe havens will be filled with traps, or worse, hostile people. Normal food, on the other hand, will be poisoned and cause you harm depending on what you ate. Remember, this is not your world. Rule 2. The safest place to be is in the open. The people in this dimension use scent and sound to navigate, rather than eyesight, so you don't need to worry about being seen. They also do not often wander outside of buildings, though they are perfectly willing to chase you outside should you attract their attention. Rule 3. The more harmless something seems, the more deadly it is. Weaponry in this dimension is odd, as a plastic bottle will have more killing potential than a sword or gun. Use these to fight off the people of this world, so that you can survive if you gain their attention. Rule 4. Be extremely careful of small entities. The smaller and thinner an entity is, the more powerful they are, both in durability and strength. Looks are reversed, so you cannot be foolish. Rule 5. Should words or other objects begin to distort, leave the area immediately. You are not the only foreign thing in this dimension, and the people inside the buildings are not the most dangerous thing you can encounter. Rule 6. If you require sustenance, you can eat practically anything besides actual food. Concrete will be soft enough to consume, opposite to how it is in the real world, but things like dirt may be extremely hard. Rule 8. Do not stay in this world for longer than is necessary to escape it. The longer you are here, the more dangerous things can become, and the higher chances there are of entities detecting you. Rule 9. Exits from this dimension are quite rare, and will not be encountered often. They usually take the appearance of Clemente objects and will transport you to the normal world upon contact. Rule 10. Run. That's all for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.